my 8th painting update of 2022. This update covers everything I painted in September this year. September was taken up with finishing off my religious Fanatics army for my Renaissance Warfare project, and then starting to do some work on some more Scottish cavalry. I decided my Scots, as essentially a border reaver army, didn't have enough cavalry, and because I liked the miniatures from Hokahei so much, I ordered the mounted miniatures I didn't already have, and I'm doing them to add to the Scottish army and make it way oversized. Let's get started at the front then. Pretty much the last things I painted were these Burning Heretics from Irregular Miniatures. They're I wanted some flavourful scatter terrain for my religious Fanatics army, and so 3 Burning Heretics seem to do the job. They are, of course, quite old sculpts, but they do the job. Again, they're metal like everything from Irregular, so I'm happy with them. Next up, we have some command elements for the Fanatics, some of which, all of which in fact, can be used as sort of incidental scatter for almost any army in my Renaissance project. We have these wonderful mounted cardinals, I guess, and their foot versions from the Perry brothers. I bought these right at the beginning of the project, that sort of Italian feeling. So again, metal miniatures and lovely figures as you'd expect. To go with them, from First Corps, I got a set of gardening monks who aren't really fanatical. They're quite calm, really, aren't they? Gardening monks. So at some point, those guys might actually be attacked by Vikings as well on some table. And also from First Corps, I got these sort of processing monks. Now these look a little more fanatical to me. Should be some at the back hitting their heads on boards of wood, like Monty Python. But again, nice little sets, and they give a suitable ecclesiastical feel to the proceedings. The actual commander of the army is my High Inquisitor. Now this chap is a resin 3D printed figure which I got off eBay. I can never remember his name. It'll be coming up on the screen now. He's as these 3D printed figures go, he's remarkable value. He was $6.99. He's a one-piece print with his horse. I think he's suitably I don't know what the word is, Torquemada-ish, I suppose, to lead the peasants. Then we come to the final 3 actual units from the Fanatics army. The first one here, this is a bell gun, or bell turned into a gun. This is by Lead Adventure Miniatures. Again, metal, obviously. Nice crew of 3. This I reckon is possibly the most expensive item in the entire project. This comes in at £30, but I was there buying my powder pigs, and I thought, well, why not, you know. So and I really like it. It's very characterful, and it sums up the whole sort of idea of the army pretty much. It's a shame that the whole army couldn't have been made from figures from this range, but firstly they're really expensive, sort of £5 per figure, and secondly they don't do a range that's big enough to make a whole army from. As a third artillery piece, that bell gun is an optional unit, but these last 2 are very necessary. These are my cavalry. There we go. So, as I've discussed in the video covering the entire army, I didn't want peasants riding anything, and I was going to do some war wagons. But in the end, I ended up with these stampeding, in inverted commas, oxen. So the oxen are from First Corps, and the peasants driving them are from alternative armies. So I picture these slowly trudging across the battlefield to crush their enemies and hear the lamentations of their women or whatever. And so with these two units, my religious fanatics army was complete, which brought me full circle again back to the Scottish. So these are O'Cahay Border Reaver miniatures. The horses are a little odd, but I still like them. The actual miniatures and their styling, I think, is fantastic. They were really fun painting the Scottish Army. That was good, wasn't it? I had a lot of fun painting the Scottish Army. These figures are very easy to paint, and I think they look great. These two flags, I believe, are from First Corps. Pretty sure. And if I grab the two from the Scottish Army I've already done, which is, there we go, that one, and this one, starting to look like quite an impressive force. I have 4 more bases of these to do, so they will comprise the first part of October's painting, obviously, and then I think I am actually done for the time being with my Renaissance project, except I do want to make some buildings, but that's not really part of the painting cycle. They'll be covered, they'll be covered in these videos. But as far as miniatures go, I'm pretty sure I'll be moving on to the American Civil War next. Okay, that's it for September's efforts. Once again, if you got this far, thanks very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and leave a comment if you feel the need. Again, the comments are still the best bit of this. And again, I look forward to seeing you next time.